recording software was not picking up the audio because I still had it muted. Because I'm smart. Let's try that again. Welcome, fellow adventurers, nerds, and neurodivergents. Sit back, stay hydrated, and prepare yourselves for tonight's adventure. Last we left off, the legendary Misfits had to find their ship, and in doing so, they were able to relax a bit and enjoy some semblance of peace. They got updates from the crew, and Malachi attempted to flirt with the captain, Ymir, the ship's captain, but failed. Penn offered some herbs and oils to the chef to spice up the food, and the chef gladly accepted. After some conversation, Ace got a mysterious feather and had a conversation with her patron. They all eventually made their way down for dinner. Everyone ate, but the food had an interesting effect. Chaos erupted, and the Misfits looked to be in the middle of it. Ymir and the quartermaster took control of the situation, and everyone turned in for a night's rest. The next morning was filled with more conversation while the ship made its way to the drop-off point. The Misfits disembarked and made their way to the nearby ruins. It took a few days in some harsh weather, but they made it. Upon entry, they saw a few dwarven statues. They solved the puzzle and were told about treasure. They solved the other puzzles and freed the dwarves and the treasure, and then were given a portion of said treasure and sent on their way. And we pick up with them walking out into the salty marsh.
We're a few days' journey from our next spot, is that right?
From what the map says, yes.
Excellent.
It's about midday. You weren't in these ruins for long.
A
You've
song
also. Sorry, go ahead.
is suggesting a song for the trek.
Well, first I need someone to roll a D100 for me.
I'll do that. E100 go. 81.
All the rain in this area these past few days and weeks has not done well for the swamplands here, especially with very little drainage on flat land. You guys encounter some very heavy high waters as you are trudging through this marsh area.
How high are we talking?
We're gonna see in a second because you guys are unlucky. Do I not have a thing for this? I do.
That's the story of our lives.
Seriously.
Perhaps you all are unlucky.
I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's unlucky.
Woo! 7.
14.
Dionysus, can you make one for Draco?
Sure. I hope it's better than mine.
And then I guess I need to make one for midnight.
Jesus.
Yes, you need to make one for midnight.
How do I make one for midnight again?
Just roll a d20 and add midnight's constitution. Add a warhorse's constitution.
I gotta pull up a warhorse. Hold on. Alright. Warhorse up. D20.
9/11.
D20. That's an 18, and then his constitution is a 1, so a 19. He did the best.
What did he get?
Yeah, 19.
Okay, it definitely got a 21. Unfortunately, everybody but your horse and Devlin now have disadvantage on all Constitution saving throws and checks while in this flooded area.
All in
Oh?
this sludge area?
While in this marsh flooded and this flooded marshlands.
Okay.
Also,
Well,
this
damn.
counts as difficult terrain and everyone's movement speed is cut in half.
Can I hop on top of Midnight in order to move a little easier?
You can, his speed still cut in half.
Yeah, it's okay.
And you
I don't
still
want to
have
be in this.
disadvantage on any constitution check.
I just don't want to be. Wait, what is this? Like waist high?
Approximately. Some places are deeper, other places are shallower.
Yeah.
You also cannot gain the benefits of any rest while in a flooded area.
Yeah. No, I'm not digging. So hop on Midnight and be like, let's do the thing.
What are
He's
you guys
just gonna
doing?
check. I mean, we're moving towards this other thing, this ruin, right? So it's just straight north.
Yeah, we're heading north.
Okay.
Sound
Okay.
is stick.
Can somebody roll a d10 for me? Somebody besides Malachi.
I got it.
How are we moving through this flooded area? Are we trying to remain stealthy or are we trying to just get out of the area as fast as possible?
Honestly, I'd say we're just trying to get the fuck out of Dodge.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I see. I see. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
This is not fun.
Uh-huh.
Midnight is not liking this either.
I apologize in advance.
No, you don't.
I just did.
Not meaningfully.
We don't.
Keep an eye out. You're the one that's got you're the one that's sitting the highest out of all of us. So you can see the most. So make sure you don't get flanked.
Can I make a perception check?
Sure,
Marsh.
you can make a perception check in a second. Just roll it go ahead and roll it for me.
It's high up in a marsh that is deep, and our biggest fears are probably from underneath.
21 on the perception check.
21 on the perception check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Malachi was the one who just had to talk about cone snails right before we entered a marsh.
Quiet, Water Witch! I have none of this while we're
Can
trudging.
you-
See,
Yes.
as you're looking around, this isn't full marshland. It's like where the marshland meets the grassland. It's wetter, but it's not like deep, deep swamplands with quicksand and whatnot.
But it's muddy.
It's muddy and you're in waist-high water because they flooded.
Yeah.
What you do see
Gross.
is a large flying creature approaching from the south.
Define large.
Large enough that you can see it and it still seems to be quite a way distance away.
Can I make out what it is from this distance?
Not with a 21.
We'll relay back to the group. It's coming in our direction, right?
It looks to be coming in the general direction of where you guys are. You do not know if it is heading directly for you or just going to be flying over, but it is very large.
Can I try to identify it when he points it out?
Sure. You can make either a perception or investigation check with advantage.
27.
You want to roll again with advantage?
Oh. 26.
Okay. You make it out to be probably some type of dragon-like creature.
Ah, fuck.
To be that large and that far away that you could still make it out.
It's not
That's
fuzzy.
correct. Is that fucking Cryovane? Is it coming back?
I don't know. It just looks dragony.
How far are we from the ruins exactly?
You are not sure. You just started the journey, and you knew based on the map that they should have only been a few days' travel from each other.
Are there tubers around? Like reeds? Empty reeds?
What are you looking for?
Tubers or empty reeds. Like hollow reeds and or tubers.
Tails.
Mm, you're not quite in that area yet. You're still in the grassland, more in the grassland side. It just flooded. There's
Is
tall
it flooded
grass.
all? Is it flooded all the way through to the ruins?
You don't know.
It's flooded as far as the eye can see.
Yes, because it's all flat land.
If we need to hide in a hurry, I can breathe underwater, but you guys will need something to breathe through.
Whatever. We got to keep moving in any case. If it keeps coming, then we'll hide.
I will say this, in some areas the brush is tall enough that it sticks up above the like thigh to waist high water.
Okay. Can we move over to that brush area but keep moving through towards the ruins? That way we can kind of dip down quickly if we need be.
It's not even or uniform in any manner. It's just some areas stick up and some areas are lower.
Okay, then never mind. Well, I'd say we just keep moving but watch the skies.
Continuing.
I'm gonna keep walking, but I'm gonna keep like zigzagging and dipping in and out of the high spots because I don't feel like messing with him right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to be as stealthily to this. I don't care how dirty I get either, even though I don't like being dirty. I like being clean, but I don't really care right now. I don't want to mess with him, so I'm just gonna be like acting like. Well, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna dip it in out of the high brush.
Okay. In order to do so, it's kind of it's a little tedious. So you can either make a dexterity check and hope to pass, or have your movement cut in half again.
Let's see what the dice say.
Your movement's cut in half anyway. So now you're moving at quarter speed, so everybody is moving at like 10 to 15 feet per round, so that's like 100 to 150 feet a minute.
As we travel, I'm gonna keep my head on a swivel just to see if he's getting bigger and closer.
He is.
Both?
Mm-hmm. As he gets closer, he gets bigger.
Is he above the clouds or below the clouds?
It's a sunny day. There are no clouds.
No clouds.
This
Okay.
is the result of the previous multiple days of rainstorms and thunderstorms and tornadoes tearing up brush so that the water wasn't caught properly.
You know something about this land? I haven't noticed them have any sort of celebrations or holidays or anything yet. In months.
Oh, well.
That is
I guess
true.
they're all dead like us. What would they have to celebrate?
Celebrate where you come from?
We celebrate happy things, birthdays and such.
Well, I know lots of places that celebrate the dead.
We honor the dead.
Celebrate.
Tomato, tomato, whatever.
Then don't argue.
We
But
need to move.
I can talk and move at the same time.
Sadly, yes.
You
And
know
then
what?
Midnight's gonna chuff.
You
Go
know
ahead.
how easy it would be to pull you off that and drown you?
Are you serious? Enough.
I'm just saying, you have a lot of attitude for somebody who cannot breathe underwater.
I can swim decently.
Hostile.
Not all of us need to breathe underwater to be functional individuals.
Whoever called you a functional individual?
I wish I could just gallop away. Midnight's like,
You may certainly try.
no, it's not a good idea right now.
As the old man used to say, wish in one hand and shit in the other, see which gets filled faster. I'm going to turn away from Malachi.
As she says this, me and Midnight are just kind of have like the most confused looks on our faces, and we kind of look at each other both like, nope. We shake our heads and continue moving.
I'm going to look at Penn and Dianus and ask them if they had holidays that celebrated the dead, where they came from.
Yes, we always celebrate our dead on their birthdays and on their death days.
Ooh, twice. Was there
Yes,
candy?
we celebrate that as well on the night of someone's death. We usually sit down and all have a toast.
So perhaps if we are dead, at the very least, there's somebody out there toasting to us. I do hope there are children frolicking in my memory.
I don't want to alarm anyone, but our fiance Courtney just rolled a 2.
What?
For what?
For what?
Oh no.
Hey guys, the air's getting colder.
Fuck.
Oh, Birch.
Take cover now. I'm gonna get off Midnight and hop
Oh no,
down,
you
try
happen
and
to be in
find
an area that's a rather open, flooded field.
an open, flooded field. So there's no
This water's getting kind of cold.
Do you
fuck.
suppose that he would
Can we get
freak?
out of the water? Can we get out of the water? Stay there if you want, Water Witch. And I'm gonna kind of try and ride Midnight out of the water.
I'm going to cast levitate.
So you're just gonna
I'm
be
getting
in
on
the
my
air?
Drake.
Okay.
Only a little bit, just slightly above the water.
Okay. Dianus, are you having Draco take to the sky?
Yes, and I also have my hood pulled for my cloak as well.
Devlin's getting on with you.
Copy that.
Pen, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna I'm gonna sprout my spiritual wings for right now and just get up off out of the wetness before I freeze.
Your spectral rings only last a minute.
Correct, and I'm not sure if I want to wild shape or not. So this is just gives me more time to think.
Okay. FYI, the water's not freezing yet, it's just getting colder.
We are
Yeah.
trying for a spot that is not so wet.
Okay. Dianus and Pen, since you guys have not made a check yet, both of you can make a perception check, or one of you can make one with advantage.
+6.
+9.
Make your advantage.
You guys are trusting the digital dice today. 26.
Sometimes that's a good thing.
Sometimes.
This dragon that is approaching from the south has gotten significantly larger and closer. It seems to have picked up pace, and there looks to be at least one person on it. You see an area where there's kind of a hill in this grassland, because they're not completely flat, there's hills. That looks like it might be a dry patch up top, but you're not quite sure.
Are we headed for there?
Only Daeonis and Penn saw this, right?
Only Daeonis saw it. Penn was helping her, but he didn't roll, so he didn't see it. Daeonis saw it.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm gonna holler back to these guys and yeah.
Head for the hills.
Remember,
Yeah,
you guys are
I'm-
moving
I'm-
at quarter speed if you're staying together.
But we're not in
When-
the swamp anymore.
You're not,
We're
but
not-
Levitate can only go straight up and down. And Penn's spectral wings only
what?
last one. I believe Levitate can only go straight up and down. It's not like Fly.
Yeah.
It's 20 feet
not the
vertical,
same.
but it also has a range of 60 feet. So
Right,
figure
the
I could-
range of 60 feet is someone you can cast it on.
Oh, I thought it was only for myself.
So she
You
goes
can,
up
your
20
warlock
feet.
ability only allows you for yourself, but the general spell Levitate you can cast on other people as well. But it's vertically
Can I-
20 feet. It's
Can I
not like Fly.
grab? Can I try to grab onto Ace's leg as she's like floating, and then just kind of like ride, like double dash on Midnight?
You can, but
direction of
you'd
the
be
road?
splitting from the group.
Well, the rest of them are kind of airborne right now, right?
Penn Spectral Wings only last 1 minute. Then he is back in the swamp where his speed is cut to a quarter.
Fuck. And you're gonna have to wild shape, dude.
Perhaps it's safest if I stay here.
Or, there are other ways if you rearrange how you are all mounted.
Well, seeing as it's definitely a distance away and I can't make it there with my wings alone, I will wild shape into a giant eagle.
Classic.
Yeah, I was gonna do the vulture, but the eagle just seems more fitting.
Okay. Is anybody
Then-
mounting Eagle Pen?
Ace should. She's already floating, right?
Yeah, but she can't really move.
Well, Payne can like fly down to her.
Well, Pen's kind of just hovering right now because he was only slightly above the water with his spectral wings.
I will reach
Ace?
out.
Are you going on, Pen?
Sure, if he picks me up.
I'll like reach out my claw and like swing her back and forth so she can do some like acrobatic
Okay.
stuff and like do a back flip up on my back.
We're gonna swing up onto the back.
You're going to attempt to
Apparently.
I knew that was coming.
with an acrobatics check, but you have advantage because he is giving you a spring-loaded launch.
And my high is 23.
All right. You do so elegantly.
Nice.
Almost slip a little bit on the wetness, but not terrible, and you don't really, it doesn't really look to anyone else that you slipped, so you kind of just, play it off.
Meant to do that.
So now we have Draco in the air with a fly speed, I believe, of 40 feet. Pen, what is your fly speed as an eagle?
I'm pretty sure it's 60.
Okay.
That's why I took the eagle over the vulture. Because the
Okay.
vulture, I think, is only 45.
And Malachi, what is your normal movement speed on midnight?
Oh, sorry, the eagle is 80.
What is this movement speed? 60 feet.
Okay. Your speed would, oh no, Midnight made his con save, so.
He did.
60 feet. Theoretically, you guys, if you want to stay together, it would require a double dash from Draco, but you could go 80 feet per round, which would be 800 feet per minute
Let's move.
to stay together.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Okay? You don't quite know how far away this hill is, though.
We're moving for it.
Okay. It's not quite on the horizon line, but it's not also right directly in front of you.
I'm kind of like patting Midnight. It's like, go, boy, go! Don't distract me.
As I'm flying, can I like look back to see where this I guess dragon is at?
Oh, you can. Let's see.
Or base? Wireless? Observers.
Yeah, it's gaining on you fast.
How much further do we have? Anybody?
Who
I
wants
don't
to
know.
make the check to try and figure that out?
I'll do it.
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Natural 20. Which makes it
Yeah.
Lucky fucking people right now.
Yes. Oh,
You are a few leagues away, probably another couple minutes and you'll get there. But you're not
Double
sure
time.
if you'll be able to get there with how quickly the dragon is approaching you.
all or nothing now. Double time.
The water is getting shallower though. It's now at like knee, mid-shin height instead of where it was.
Midnight feels much better in this.
even if we make it, he can see us.
We can take cover inside. I don't know if I can hear you guys. You guys are flying.
Yes, because you're all keeping pace with each other.
Oh, okay. Like, we can at least take cover inside.
Inside the hill?
I think the ruins are over there.
No, it's just a hill. We're just going to a hill.
Oh, better than the flatlands we're on.
We're just going to this. Oh, I can't talk.
Are Dionysus and Penn and everybody high enough that they can see over the hill?
If they are in earshot of you while you guys are running full pace with wind in your faces, no. They cannot see over the hill.
Yeah, we're just booking it, I guess.
Also, you see a pillar of ice appear behind you about 100 or so feet off your tail end.
Shit!
Water's extremely cold.
Bear with
Let's
it,
go,
man.
guys.
Question.
Riding hard.
Yes?
I can use plane shift to move us on the same plane, correct? Like, it's a teleportation spell, so I don't necessarily have to go to another plane. I could maybe just take us to the ruins now.
Ooh, let's see. You and up to 8 willing creatures who link hands in a circle are transported to a different plane of existence. Alternatively, if you know the sigil sequence of a teleportation circle on another plane, you can also use this spell to banish an unwilling creature to another plane. No, it involves another plane of existence.
Damn.
You want to try and banish the dragon?
I have to touch it to do that.
It's a risk.
Oh, thank you.
Of course we'll back you up, Water Witch. What the hell?
It also has to fail the saving throw.
What's your save?
19?
Not a bad save.
You don't know which dragon this is, you don't know what dragon it is, you don't know any of its stats.
We're making assumptions and running.
I mean, we're talking all this out while we're running for our lives, but if we can't all teleport at once, then we can't
Somebody
do it.
roll a D100 for me and hope to God that it's even.
I'll do it this time. $80.
Okay. You guys see and feel, in Malika's case, the ground become more inclined as you are getting up and up and up, and you get to the top of this risen area. And you see that you are surrounded by various pockets of water, with some pockets of land that looks to be taller brush on the opposite side of this hill. But it's too late. The dragon is on top of you.
Oh, shit.
I assume at this point we can tell which dragon it is.
Yeah.
You can also
It's
tell
on
its
top
rider.
Who's the rider?
Your good old friend. A blue nine-tailed fox.
Motherfucker!
Except he doesn't have 9 tails yet. He only has 8 tails. That was my mistake. A blue 8-tailed fox. And
We
a
can
nice
see
dragon.
him now. He's not
He's
all.
not invisible. He is in front of you.
He's
However,
not invisible.
looking past that direction now, no longer focused on getting away. Now that you're not in dry ground or not wet ground anymore. There's 2 more dragons in the distance.
Shit.
What are we gonna do, guys?
What's Elish doing on? What is Elish doing on the dragon? Just standing there?
Nothing. He just yes. He's just standing there in his Elish pose.
He's floating above us.
He's still. He's not on top of you yet. He is within 100 feet though.
I mean, I'd still kind of be booking towards the temple. Like, there's no reason to stop unless they did something, right?
You're fleeing.
You
with
are
any
within.
attack.
You have fought this dragon before. You are within its danger zone for a breath.
And it's going to be hitting your back, so you're unprepared.
I mean, I'd want to stay out of its range.
You can't. Its movement speed is 80 feet flying. It can move 160 feet per round.
I mean, geez, I don't know what we're supposed to do here. I guess we'll stay with the group.
It's up to you guys what you do. What are we doing?
I see two dragons on the map.
Refresh. You should only see one.
Okay.
There should only be one dragon and an elvish. Actually, I think I can refresh it for you. Just boom, boom, boom.
Oh. I'm still seeing another smaller dragon, but okay.
There should be a dragon. It should just be a dragon and an elvish.
Nope, there's two dragons and an elf.
Oh, there it goes. Okay.
Alright. What are you doing?
How quickly are these other dragons approaching?
Give you that in a second. About the same rate that this one was.
We're about to be beset upon. What do you want to do?
I don't know how many choices we have but to fight.
Are we going to do this quickly then?
You guys are lucky. Lucky ducks.
In what way?
Elish just rolled a natural 1 on his initiative. Everyone needs to roll initiative.
16.
7.
You get D4s, right?
You guys get plus D4s, yes.
That's a 4, so dirty 20.
9.
$28.
Damn. Roll for
Nice.
Draco. And with a D4.
Oh, I need to roll for midnight, right?
I don't know if Midnight... Oh no, you don't have to roll for Draco, I'm sorry. Draco goes after you, Dianus. Same with Midnight. Midnight will go after you.
Okay.
Because I'm going to count them as companions, just to make tracking easier. So you didn't actually have to roll that. Alright. Unfortunately, you guys did not turn around in time. So they get a first round on you before you guys can move. Let's see. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? He would have been. Let's do a. Oh, that's mean. Oh, hey Pen. I need you to make a wisdom save. You're failed. You are now charmed.
Oh, shit.
Pen is no longer that. Okay, alright. And he is going to just fly right up and land in front of you, Malachi, with the dragon just circling above.
Hmm.
Let's see, what do we have you to do? Let's see, does this recharge? It does, so it gets its cold breath back. So we're gonna run. Everybody needs to make another wisdom save. Including you, Pen, you need to make a second one.
17.
I need to make a. I'm sorry, what?
Another wisdom save.
Dirty 20.
Oh, plus a D4.
Only Dianus needs to add the D4. Okay. Wisdom save. She's fine. Alright. Nobody is frightened and you're all immune to frightful presence.
Nice.
And then it is
Permanent
going
immunity or just
for the next 24 hours
Okay.
to this specific dragon's frightful presence.
Gotcha.
Let's see. Ace. The dragon's jaws. Oh, fuck.
What?
The dragon's jaws clamp down around you with a natural 20.
My whole self?
Your whole self.
Damn.
So you take 28, 49 piercing damage plus
Plus?
27 cold damage.
You're immune to something, right?
Acid and bludgeoning from non-magical attacks and necrotic.
This is magical.
What about cold damage?
I thought so, but I'm not seeing
You're
it.
resistant to cold from the Sky Dragon.
Oh, okay.
So you take 49 points of piercing damage plus 27 points of cold damage cut in half, which is 13 points. So you take a total of 62 points of damage.
Fun.
That was its first attack. It gets a second attack.
Just bites my whole self. Rude.
Very rude.
It's going after you again, Ace.
Jesus Christ.
That's a natural one, so this guy is just going back and forth all the time. But he can add a D4 to that because he had a bonus. So that's an 18. What's your AC?
15.
You take 14 points of slashing damage from the first claw. 28 minus a D4, doesn't matter, but it's a 25 which hits. And from the second claw, you take 18 points of slashing damage.
Can I react?
You can react to any of them, sure.
The usual, please.
Hellish Rebuke.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. That is a Constitution save or a Dexterity save?
Dex 19.
That is a Dexterity save of 16 minus a D4 to make you feel better. That's a Dexterity save of 15. So he takes 29 points of fire damage?
Yep.
Necrotic
fire.
damage, fire damage. Okay.
Fire.
Seems ineffective.
Lame.
Alright. Now. Dianus, top of the initiative order. With the surprise round over, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, I am gonna release the dragon's breath.
You are currently on top of Draco.
Hmm.
Actually, if you are going to release a dragon's breath, I'm assuring it's the drake's breath that I'm assuming.
Yes.
You're going to have to angle it very precariously to not hit Malachi. Well, who are you aiming at, first of all?
Oh, I'm going for the A-tail buddy right here. Because Ace is like promptly right in front of me, so.
Okay.
Some of us may die. It is a risk we are willing to take.
Your drake's breath is a 15-foot cone.
30, maybe. Hold on. A 30-foot cone.
And it's currently fire damage. There is your 30-foot cone. You can angle it to hit only Elish if you so choose. You can do it like that way, and you'll hit only Elish.
Yeah, we'll do it that way.
What is the saving throw? It's dexterity, but what number?
17.
He fails, so he takes full damage. Go ahead and roll.
Oh. 39.
It takes 39 points on that. Okay. Is that all you're doing?
Yep.
Do anything with Draco since you're on him?
Yes, we are also going to use Infused Strike.
Okay. So you add your d6 of acid or fire damage to that. I believe. Let me double check. Infused Strike has. Interesting. Where is it? Coming. Where is it?
When another creature within 30 foot of the Drake that it can see its target with a weapon attack. The
Oh,
Drake
yeah.
infuses a strike.
I see, yeah. So it's fire damage right now. But go ahead and roll your d6. Another 2 points of fire damage. Okay. Is that it? You moving at all? You are airborne still.
Either which way, it's an opportunity attack unless.
No, you're not in melee of either of them. As long as
Okay.
you don't move through their melee range, you're fine.
Alright, he can go 45 foot, right?
Is it 45 foot now?
Where Draco can fly to?
It was
45
40
foot.
foot. Let me check.
Was it 40?
Yeah, his fly speed is still 40, I think. Let me check your sheet. Yeah, flying speed equal to its walking speed. But yeah, he can go, as long as he doesn't go through anyone's melee range, he's fine. And I'd say you're probably about 10 or 15 feet in the air, so if you flew past them, you would not be in melee.
Okay. Just a measurement here. Okay. So I am gonna move down here.
Okay. Draco and your sister all come with you.
And I am done.
Alright, it's your sister's turn. Let's see, she is going to invoke her Crimson Right. So she takes a d6. So she takes 5 points of damage. And she is going to invoke that on her bow and take 2 shots at Elish. Let's see. First shot, 24. Second shot is a 19. They both get a d4. 25 and 25. They both hit. 13, 20. 34 points of damage from 2 strikes. Okay. And she is going to actually cast Misty Step and go back up onto the hill, right diagonally behind you, Malachi. She ends her turn. Malachi, it's your turn. Your buddy's right in front of you. Malachi.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. Fuck. What do I want to do? Fuck. I want to help Penn, but
You don't know anything's wrong with Penn yet.
I don't know anything's wrong with Penn. Okay, so I can't do anything with Penn. Am I in melee range of Elish?
Yeah, he's right. He jumped down right in front of you. He's got his cocky smile and everything.
Okay. I'm still mounted on Midnight, right?
That is correct.
How can I get down?
You can spend some of your movement to get down. Yeah, it'd be about half your movement.
Okay, I'm gonna spend half my movement to get down.
Okay.
And then if I'm in front and Midnight was behind, what the fuck is that?
You're a warhorse.
Oh wow. All right.
I'm just making the
Looks like a
token smaller.
panther. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's your warhorse.
Now if Midnight was flanking Elish, would I get advantage? Or if I
There's
was,
no way that you could be flanking with Midnight.
what do you mean?
You can't move Midnight right now. You move Midnight's turns after yours.
But if I say cast Misty Step on Midnight and move him behind Elish,
You can't. You would both be targeted by Misty Step.
but I think that's only if I'm mounted on him, and I'm no longer mounted on him.
Misty Step cannot be cast on another creature without you.
Ah,
The target is
it's
yourself.
gotcha. Okay, understood.
If you were
In that
flanking, you
case-
would get advantage because Midnight's a friendly creature. But if
but I
you Misty
can't
Step,
cast
you're in the
Misty
water.
Step. If I Misty Step on the other side of Elish, then
You're in the
I'm in the
water.
water.
Yes.
So they're
Ankle
right on
deep.
the edge
Ankle
of the
deep.
water.
Yep. Ankle deep, so not too deep, but you're in the water.
Would that impose disadvantage on attacks?
It doesn't affect attacks, but it's cold.
And risky. Stupid fucking dragon. Fuck it. I'm going to. What do I got? What do I got? What do I got? What do you got? Fuck. Where's those channel divinity things? Because those things are pretty useful. Sorry, just give me one sec. Channel divinity, I think, would be under actions, right?
Should be, or bonus actions, if you just scroll through the front of
Okay.
your sheet.
No. Is that the one that I want? Maybe it's a bonus action. Okay, so I'm going to as a bonus action, channel divinity, vow of enmity on Elish. And that will give me advantage on attack rolls against him for the next minute.
Okay.
So we're going to do that. And then we're going to... You know what? Fuck it.
Movement action.
Yep, no. I'm also going to action surge. And with
You
the
didn't use your
action
action
surge...
yet.
Oh, no?
You
I have to use
used
my action
bonus
first?
action.
Because I wanted to use an action surge and then use that extra action to use Dragon Force. And then take my normal action.
Either
Which would be
way,
an
you'd
attack.
get either way. It uses the same action economy.
But I know that with an action surge, the numbers of attacks that I get are only 1. But with my regular action, I would get 3.
That one's always not clear. Some people rule it as you get your full action because it's an action surge.
I just want to be completely fair. So however you want to play it.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter. You're the same. It's the where we've gotten mixed up before is the difference between action surge and haste.
Okay.
Haste only allows one additional attack as the action, whereas action surge allows your entire action.
Okay. Understood. So then, yeah.
So
So
you're gonna Dragon
channel
Force.
divinity. Yep, and we're gonna Dragon Force.
So you Dragon Force. You activate your Dragon Force. That lasts for 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Or 5 rounds of combat, right?
It's 30 seconds, which is 5 rounds of combat.
Okay.
60 seconds is 10 rounds. 1 minute's 10 rounds of combat.
So Dragon Force.
Yep.
Channel divinity,
Yep.
and then we'll take the attacks with Sandra, the Soul Stealer.
Okay.
So first attack, 31.
31.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to use his reaction to shield, and it misses.
I get a D4 as well, I believe.
You are at plus D4s. So you can go ahead and attempt.
So that puts it at a 33.
A 33?
Yes.
Let's see. You just barely hit
You
with his shield.
want me to roll? You want me to roll the other 2 attacks, or do you want me to do the damage first?
Do damage first.
Okay, so slashing, and then we'll divine smite on top of that. And we're gonna bust the divine smite at the 2nd level.
Okay. What type of damage is Divine Smite?
Radiant.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that.
Shit. How do I roll the divine smite again? What is it? I think it's other D8 plus for each spell level. 2d8 extra radiant damage plus a d8 for each spell level higher than first. So this is going to be 3d8.
Mm-hmm.
11.
Okay.
Alright. That's all I can do for the first attack.
Your hits aren't hitting as hard as you're normally used to.
What do you mean?
They're just not hitting as hard. You feel some form of resistance.
Some form of resist.
You may make a second attack though.
You little fucking bastard Kitsune. What other fucking tricks are you playing with?
Miss.
20. Yes. He's shielding.
That doesn't hit his normal AC.
No?
No.
Jeez. Alright, 3rd attack. Oh, I also didn't, before I do the 3rd attack, I didn't add my, damage, my fire damage.
Go ahead and add your fire damage.
What is that? 3d6 fire. $17.
Still not hitting as hard. Go ahead and roll your 3rd attack.
Grumble. Nat 20.
That is a nat
So
20.
33. So yeah.
Go ahead and let's see. What is? So that would be 20 plus 30. So that's 38.
And I'm
Are you gonna
divine smiting.
38.
Also at the 2nd level.
I have to
So
contemplate
that's
something. Give me 1 second.
sure.
Should I give it to him? He's gonna kill him. Malachi's gonna kill Elish. Yeah. Should I give it to him?
I'm just swinging for the fences right now.
Or should I give him an escape? Give it to him? Hey Malachi,
Yeah.
prepare yourself. How do you want to do this?
Oh! Whoa! Oh man, so I am on fire right now. As far as like literally burning from the dragon force. So like there's fire in my eyes, and I'm literally flashing back to the duel, and just kind of how pissed off I was with all the magic and being wrapped up and whatnot. So I am just kind of unloading with each of these strikes, and then I would kind of come in. I know that I whiffed on that second one. I think it gleaned off of his. Actually, it didn't even glean because I missed completely. But then I kind of double back and come down, straight down, cutting him, trying to cut him in half.
Okay. As you do, he is shocked as he's dodged the second strike, but the power of the first strike surprised him as he was not used to this new power of yours. And the third strike hits him, and you see some type of magic leave him.
Huh.
Pen, you're no longer charmed.
Nice. I was able to help Penn. Thank God.
You're not sure if he's down as his body didn't disappear. It is still there.
Yeah.
But he is not moving anymore and his eyes are closed.
I can't do anything else at this point. So
Nope.
I'm still kind of gripping my sword. I'm still in Dragon Force mode.
Yep.
And I kind of look at the other dragon and I say in Draconic, get ready to burn.
You done?
Yep, I'm done.
At the end of your turn, the giant dragon is going to use its legendary action. It's going to make a wing attack. I need Ace, Devlin, Malachi, Midnight, and Pen to all make a dexterity save. She's fine. With a
21
D6.
from me, plus a D6.
Yep.
Oh, damn. 5, so 26. And then you need a D20 from me for Midnight, right?
Plus his dexterity.
Plus his dex.
I got 13.
That's a 19 for Midnight. 19 plus what's his dex? His dex is 1, so 20 for Midnight.
Okay.
Do I need to add the D6?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, 5. So 25.
Okay. Alright. So... Pen, you're the only one that failed. You get pushed 15 feet back. And take 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
But he gets to move half his fly speed without provoking an attack of opportunity. Which doesn't matter because Ace, you already used your reaction. So he's gonna fly over here. He's gonna pick up Elish's dead body. And
Don't you fucking do it,
fly this way.
you fucking chicken. If he came down to pick up Elish, he would have been within 5 feet of me, right?
He would, yes. You can use your reaction to make an attack on him if you would like.
I definitely shall.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
I have Sandra out, so I gotta make it with Sandra. Oh, that's a big miss.
That's a big miss.
Even with the D6?
You can try.
No.
Big miss.
Big miss. I'm not used to Dragon Force, so it's still it's hot as I'm swinging. So
Ace, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to use my Hexblade's Curse on the dragon.
Is he in range?
30 feet. Yeah, just barely. I measured.
Okay.
At least the way I measured.
Yep.
was.
No, he is in range, so he is Hexblade cursed.
Okay. And then sorry, I was trying to my brain is trying to figure this out. The maddening hex. I don't have to specifically hit it with my hex weapon to gain the extra 5. That is a question. A poorly formed question. Yeah. Not this time, obviously, because it's a bonus, but I wanted to be sure for the future.
Man, as a bonus action deal, plus that to target cursed by your hex spell. You can see it at 30 feet. Yes, that's just as long as you can see the hexed creature, you can just deal 5 damage to it.
Oh,
as a bonus
okay.
action.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to be sure for next time.
Yes.
All right. Do.
You got down.
What are we doing?
I was thinking of doing something, I don't know, mildly stupid.
Go ahead. What is it? What is the thing that you would like to do?
I've never tried it before, so I thought perhaps I will attempt my vicious mockery. It's a wisdom save of 19.
So you're just gonna use vicious mockery on him. A wisdom save of 19. He rolled a 14, so he fails. What are you saying to mock this frozen beast?
I am essentially going to tell it that it is a fucking frozen, unseasoned chicken.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage.
I did. It's not coming up. Let's try again. There we go. Is that coming up for you?
There we go.
There.
Yeah. Okay. You don't get a response.
I didn't figure.
But it hit.
It hit him on the inside. He's gonna have to seek counseling later. It's not much, but that's it for now. Unfortunately, I didn't anticipate him moving out of my melee, so.
You can attempt to move, you still have movement, or you can stay on your little hill here.
Right now, I am low, and I don't want to have to heal yet or be that close, so I'm gonna stay here for now.
DM, oh, sorry. Apologies, I actually didn't dictate anything for midnight, right? Do I need to?
That's up to you. Do you want Midnight to move or do anything?
I would want... I'm sorry?
Trample on his tail.
I'm gonna look at Midnight and I'm gonna be like, feeling brave? And then Midnight's gonna look back at me and say, fucking crazy. And he's gonna kind of hold position and take the dodge action.
Okay.
Actually, no. He would move because he's looking at me like, brave. What is he talking about? And he's gonna move away from the group over here.
In the water?
And take the duck. Oh, that's the water?
Yeah.
How far away can he get from us without being in the water?
There.
There?
Yep. This is a small hill.
What about here?
That's water.
That's water?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Dionysus and them are flying.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, he's just gonna move a couple of feet away from us then and stand on the edge. And take the dodge action.
Okay.
Battery 80%.
She rolled a 7 for Elish's first death save. So he has 1 failure. Pen, it's your turn.
Okay, so where exactly is Elish's dead body?
Where's what?
Where is Elish's dead body?
In the claw, in one of the claws of the dragon.
In his claws.
Yes.
Okay.
You're still an eagle.
Yes. I'm just gonna fly at him and hit him with a multi-attack and fly away.
Hit the dragon, or are you aiming specifically for his claw to release Elish?
I think it would be too hard for me to get underneath him as an eagle to attack his claws.
You're already underneath him because he's higher than you.
Oh, well then yeah. If it's like a straight shot, like then yeah.
He's higher than you because he rose into the air after you grabbed Elish. So, and when you blew back, you kind of lost a little bit of altitude.
Oh, I didn't know that he was airborne. Gotcha. So yes, I'm gonna go after the claw that is holding Elish.
Okay, go ahead and roll the attack.
Let's see. So multi-attack. Eagle makes 2 attacks, one with his beak and one with his talons. So
beak attack. Yep, beak attack first.
$16.
Add a d6.
$21.
Just barely, but you hit the claw. Go ahead and roll damage.
8.
You see his grip loosen, around your former frenemy.
And then I'm gonna follow up with the claws to see if I can loosen the grip even more. Probably not.
Roll a d6.
No. Nope, it's a 12.
Your claws miss, but Elish's body is starting to slip out. The dragon has taken notice of you.
And so let's see. That was what, about 25 feet of movement to him?
About 20 or 25 feet.
Because I know I was 15 more feet away from where I just was, so.
Correct.
So I still have like 55 feet of movement.
Mm-hmm.
And, I'm gonna try to fly away, get away from.
I mean,
though
if you
it's
try to
risking
fly away,
opportunity.
you're in melee now, so he may get an attack of opportunity.
Right, and I'm gonna go over him.
Okay. As you do, he takes his reaction to make a claw attack on you. Does a... Yes, the answer is yes, but does a 27 hit?
I think? I don't know, maybe?
That's
Yeah,
13,
definitely.
13 points of slashing damage to your eagle.
Okay, so that is 3 points of damage to me. So I
And you
revert
drop into
back
the water.
to-
Ankle deep,
So
not bad.
how high was he in
He was probably, because you were knocked back 15 feet, knocked down, so you were about 10 feet in the air, and he was about 25 feet in the air. So you fell probably about 25 feet, 20 feet.
the? Do I take any damage from that?
I mean, 5 points of bludgeoning damage,
Okay, so
because you dropped form.
18 damage. Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
It is the dragon's turn, unless you have something else you want to do, Pen.
I mean, I don't know if I gain a bonus action now since I'm
You do have your bonus action, yes.
Okay. Then I will have Snappy appear on Ace. You can continue on as I figure out the hidden.
There's Snappy. Snappy's
My
a
little-
circle.
Is my little friend.
Go ahead and roll your healing.
46. 42. 46. Oh wow. 10?
H, you heal 10 points of HP.
Thank you.
No, I'm done.
Anything else?
Nope. I'm good.
Alright. It's a dragon's turn. Time to piss you off. He's gone.
God damn it.
I knew it. I knew it. The fucking chicken just ran away.
Frozen, unseasoned chicken wing.
Ah,
Dragons
and I
that
had
were
a. Sorry, go ahead.
What about the two that were in the distance?
They seem to have
Yeah.
changed course and went to meet up with the other one.
A whole herd of chickens.
I'm still in Dragon Force mode, so I'm just gonna let out a quick dragon breath in the air.
Okay, you do so. But your Dragon Force ends. Eventually.
And then as soon as it does, I immediately fall to the ground.
Yeah, yeah. You also need to make a Constitution save with disadvantage.
Is it with disadvantage? I don't see it says disadvantage here.
You're at disadvantage because you failed your con save from the flooding.
Damn. Okay. Disadvantage. Lovely. Oh, well, hold on, because I'm lucking that. That's a nat 1, so
That's
no
actually a
nat
double
1s.
nat 1.
Yeah, so either way, luck
Mm-hmm.
is holy hell.
Reroll once.
I need to mark off the luck. Fuck. Stupid.
No, only one.
Only
Doesn't
one?
matter. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
You failed.
Yeah.
Because your first roll was a 2.
Mm-hmm.
So you gain a point of exhaustion,
Yep.
which I
I'm
have
like shaking
to
at this point.
find on your sheet.
What does that mean exactly?
So at 1 level of exhaustion, let me pull it up because I always get them confused. You have disadvantage on all ability checks.
Okay. And how long does that last?
You lose 1 point of exhaustion each long rest.
Okay.
So if you have more than 1 point of exhaustion, you only lose 1 during the long rest. You are still exhausted otherwise. So be careful.
I'm confused. So I have 1 point of exhaustion, correct?
Yep, so you have 1 point, so during your long rest that 1 point would go away, but if you gain another point, you would go from level 2 to level 1.
Yes. How else would I gain another point of exhaustion?
You may as well run into some things that would give you it.
Lovely. Well, I am feeling, quite frankly, withered and haggard at this point.
At the tail end of this battle, where again, while you got the satisfaction of taking out your former friend, former enemy, we're not entirely sure. And the frozen chicken flies away yet again.
Yep.
With his
Yep,
corpse.
that's what it is. Motherfucker.
We're gonna take our quick break and get back to the rest of this journey in a moment. We will see everybody here momentarily.
Come back.
Well, I'm not eagle anymore.
Welcome back. We have all had various forms of snacks and breaks, and we come back after the Misfits have yet again failed to recover their friend's body. But they did end up taking him down this time. The threat seemingly passed. They may now continue on their adventure. What is it that you all are doing for the rest of the day's time that is left as the sun is getting lower and lower in the sky?
I'm going to hail midnight for him to come over here so that I can get on top. And I can barely walk at this point, so I'm just tired. And I'm gonna, psychically tell him, let's just keep moving in the direction of the temple. He's gonna chuck and just kind of start walking.
Okay. What's everyone else doing?
Are there animals about?
There are various animals. Well, they've scattered, but there are some still, yes, that hid.
We should go
Let's
hunt.
go hunting.
Yes.
It's gonna be kind of difficult from your little hill here, and everything else is still, well, somebody that's not Malachi, roll a D100.
I rolled the last one.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Someone that's not Ace, roll a D100.
I got it.
Since, Ace flooded you all. Or Malachi flooded you all. Ace rolled the last one to save you all. A 36.
Per usual.
Well, it doesn't matter which chart I use, it's the same. Rain moves in as the evening comes closer. Everything's wet again.
And Elish held the portable house. God damn it.
He did have the portable house.
We really should have raided his portable house.
Mm-hmm.
Can't you shake water and make like mini umbrellas?
I mean,
Well, not mini umbrellas, but like so that like the water just falls away from us, like as if we were holding umbrellas.
I have done that before, but it doesn't last forever.
I mean, I don't care about getting wet. It's gonna wash off some of this book from the marsh. So anybody else that doesn't want to get wet, that's. So remember, you're doing something like that before.
I could shape us a water hut when we stop, maybe. Unfortunately, we're going to be getting from the bottom up as well as we continue on.
Yeah, just hopefully this rain doesn't raise the water level in this marsh.
Are you continuing on from your little hill?
Yes.
So, are we still heading in the right direction?
Yeah. The hill was to the north of you. So you had just kept going in the same direction and you saw it. So yeah, you're still heading in the same direction, but you don't see really any other dry spots. Well, now that combat's over and there's no threat, somebody can make a perception check.
I'll do it.
Can we help? Can someone help her?
Yeah, make it with advantages.
$18.
It's a D6.
Yep, you have a D6.
Plus 6.
Ooh.
Okay. Up ahead, you do notice. You're not sure how far off it is. It doesn't seem too terribly far off, but it's closer to the horizon line than it is to you currently, in the north-ish direction. A dry patch underneath a pocket of trees at the edge of the marsh.
Point. Tree pocket.
Sanctuary. Let's move.
It's also on a risen hill, so it's not like flooded.
Oh, sweet sanctuary.
You all heading that way?
Yes.
Well, if Ace and Pen are on foot, then their movement's going to be cut in half. In Pen's case, cut in a quarter, so you guys are only moving about 25 or 15 feet a minute, or 150 feet a minute. So are we moving like that, or are we trying to mount up differently?
I have no choice.
I can't carry anyone. I mean, I'm mounted on midnight, so I can't carry anyone else, right?
Not really.
Yeah. So, unless and Devlin's already on with Dionysus.
Yep.
So unless Pen is wild shaping, the only other option would be Ace. You can levitate, and I can tie a rope around you, and you can be like kite.
I'm a balloon.
Basically, I said kite. I said kite.
Oh, it's much more like a balloon.
Your pick.
Case, if you'd like to take to the sky, I'll gladly wild shape again.
As long as you can. It's not going to take up too much energy.
And I wild shape into a giant vulture this time.
Okay. You guys all continue on your way in the northern direction towards this dry patch.
Can Dionysus and I scout out potential hunting in the surrounding area while we're on our way?
Sure, each of you make a separate perception check.
30.
Damn! Add a d6 just for funsies.
$34.
Well, there goes your bonus.
Oh no!
Dionysus, you still get a d6. Dionysus, you can still add a d6 to that. Well, it doesn't help. Devlin's gonna make one too, because she's on Draco's back. So 22. Between the three of you that are on mounted on flying beasts of various sorts, you do see small game that's swimming, or some fish, a lot more fish or water life that is swimming through the flooded areas. You see some small game birds flying around and some larger birds.
It's been a long time since we've eaten a large bird.
Are you gonna try to shoot it?
That would be up to die. I can't shoot.
Sure, I could take a stab at it.
Roll an attack roll with your bow. Yeah, you're fine. You hit a bird. A larger bird.
Woo!
Yeah. There you go.
We're having turkey tonight.
It's just a little smaller than a turkey. It's like the size of a large hawk.
Like a chicken?
Yeah, like the size of a chicken. Like the size of a duck, actually, would be more accurate. A larger duck.
That's
Maybe
quackers.
like a goose. Size of a goose. After your strike, Dianus, you see another arrow fly from behind you, and another one is hit.
Whoa. Good shot.
I'm going to tap Pen just so we can swoop down and scoop up our kills.
Yep. They were shot in relative. I mean, both Dianus and Devlin are good marksmen. They were shot in the path that everyone was moving. So they fall basically into you. Pen doesn't really have to dive. He just kind of has to maneuver side to side to help you catch them.
Huzzah! Excellent flying.
Malachi, as you're galloping through the water, you do see various fish that you could try to get.
I'll try.
What implements do you have on you?
Let me check my inventory.
And Pen, you were going to say something?
No, I just squawked, but it wasn't loud enough.
I will drop my fishnet that I made on top of Malachi's head.
Okay. Malachi, you are now wearing a fishnet helmet.
Yeah. Take it off and toss it real quick. I have a short sword and I guess a crossbow.
And you now have a fishnet.
It's for fishing, you dork.
Oh.
A literal
Thank
fishnet.
you.
Literal fishnet.
And I use that to wrangle some of these fish.
Okay, make a dexterity check. With disadvantage, because all of your ability checks are at disadvantage.
Yep. I'm so tired.
I will give him inspiration.
Okay, what is your inspiration? A D6?
I think so.
D8?
Oh, I think it's a 6. Let me just double check. Yep, D6.
Alright, Malachi, go ahead and add a D6 to that.
6.
Go ahead and subtract a D4.
Yeah, that's right. -3, so 13.
Okay. You catch some smaller fish, like 2 or 3.
Can I try it one more time?
With disadvantage.
Okay.
Yep, you could try it again, you'd have disadvantage on it.
I'm gonna take the fish that I do have though and take them to the side. So at least not lose those.
Where are you putting them?
I was gonna put them. It's a 13. I was gonna put them on I guess just like right on the edge of the bank.
Well, you guys are moving towards the tree line towards the trees that you found, so you're not stationary.
I'm gonna dry them and then just like put them in my backpack
Okay.
temporarily.
Okay. But your backpack's not dry, so I don't know why you dried them, but it's currently raining.
Force of habit.
You're gonna try again?
And then yeah.
Which was that second roll?
13.
Subtract a d4.
1, so 12.
You catch like another small fish. I say small, it's like a sardine.
So tiny. I'm
13
useless at the moment.
inches.
What was that?
Sardines can get up to 4 inches.
It feeds nobody, Water Witch.
It feeds Draco a treat.
It's a treat at best. Here, I'm gonna give it to her to give it to Draco.
She's on Pen. Draco's on the other side of the formation.
I'm waving it in the air. I say in Draconic, hungry?
To who?
I'm waving it in Draco's direction.
He's in front of you. Dianus, you hear Malachi saying hungry and waving a fish around in Draconic.
I'm gonna have Draco loop around and just snatch it out of his hand.
Okay.
Yeah,
Make an animal handling
careful,
check.
damn it.
Minus a d4, but it's not really gonna matter. Okay. Successfully does the swoop to pick up a fish.
Good job, buddy. Pat him on his neck.
Anything else you guys are doing as you're moving towards this dry area?
I'm useless at this point.
It is getting closer, like you are getting closer to it. It's not an illusion.
We'll rest soon, Malachi.
I wearily look and give like a half-hearted smile. Like that Dragon Force really took a lot out of me.
Over the course of the next 10 or so minutes, 20 minutes, half hour, you guys slowly make your way over to this dry area, but you make it, and it is dry. It's dirty. There's a lot of dirt, and you are wet, so you're creating mud. But you're not getting rained on anymore, and it's a dry area to kind of rest up. There's enough space between the cluster of trees for Midnight and Draco and Vulture form 10 to kind of hole up.
There's trees. We can make a fire.
Sounds good. I'm gonna hop down and start gathering brush and twigs for a fire.
Okay. Over the next little bit of time, you guys easily set up camp with fire and whatnot. Get a fire lit. Get your stuff cooking and getting bed set up. Is there anything you guys would like to talk about before you go to sleep?
How do we cut the chicken's escape routes off? Thoughts? I'm like sitting in like, you know, legs crossed and kind of like arms crossed as well, and just kind of like pouting.
Well, we can reduce the size or just change what he is completely. I'm sure I have an earth binding spell or something that I can use to keep him grounded.
Useful. And then when you say change him into something else completely, my eye would have like perked up. Like, you can do that?
Oh, I have such a spell that I can transform willing or unwilling creatures. It's just much easier if you're willing. That's all.
Interesting.
Kind of like my wild shape, but I can allow somebody else to transform into a creature for, I think even longer than I can, actually.
I saw someone do that at the market once. A rather boorish man got turned into a pig.
Huh.
Was this when you were with your old man again, who we now know as Oberon?
You know nothing. And yes.
He is Oberon.
It was just a dream.
I think it's more than just a dream.
You also think we're all dead. When do the dead
You
dream?
don't?
No.
Well, we're definitely somewhere we're not supposed to be.
If we're dead, we're exactly where we're supposed to be, but I don't think we're dead. Or at least I'm not.
Then
I'm gonna walk over to Malachi and pinch him.
How? What was that for?
Does it make you feel alive?
I mean, I certainly felt that, but clearly this is some form of afterlife. Don't you remember those? I mean, those were more than dreams.
Go.
I don't remember ever hearing anything about the dead dreaming.
Stuck in some kind of middle space. Feels weird. But maybe we get another shot.
Either way, we would definitely have to tie that thing down somehow.
Any ideas? Pen had a couple of good ones.
Ace,
I'm a
make
solution.
a perception check.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. $26.
You see a raven with almost pure white eyes sitting in a branch above you.
Cute. I will smile at it.
It does a Gah! Gah! Looks down at you. Does a head twitch, and you see its other eye there is no eye on the other side. It actually only has one white eye.
Can I capture this bird?
You may attempt to. How are you going to attempt to capture this bird? Ace is the
How
only
far
one
up in
that
the
sees
tree
it.
is he?
I mean, Ace is the only one that sees it, but you all hear it call.
I like to chase birds.
It's on a
cat.
branch above Ace's head, and everyone's sitting around the fire at this point. So it's probably about 15 or 20 feet up, because it's on a lower branch.
It's a good thing I can jump 20 foot high.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, why not? I'll try to attempt it. Not to kill it, just to capture it.
I'll give you an option. You can use your movement to jump the 20 feet and potentially scare it, but there's no check. Or you can attempt an acrobatics check.
Yeah, I'll try an acrobatics check.
Alright, go ahead and roll your acrobatics. Minus a d4. How are you trying to catch it? With what implement?
Just my paws.
You miss.
Oh.
You're on the branch now. It actually flies down and lands on Ace's shoulder, though.
Oh?
Is bird friend.
Just trying to make sure it's not a threat.
You all now see this bird with one eye that is almost pure white on Ace's shoulder.
Ooh.
No, Malachi. It's a raven. They go caw. Owls go hoo.
Ravens have two eyes. What the hell is this thing? I point at its one eye.
Like you've never lost a limb before. Don't be rude.
This doesn't look lost. Does it look like a cyclops, or does it look like it's supposed to have two eyes, but it's missing one?
It has a almost pure white eye on its right side and nothing on its left side, but there's no hole there either.
Yeah, that doesn't look right. And it's pure white. Ravens
Almost.
aren't pure white.
No, the eye is almost pure white.
Oh, the eye. Well,
The
is
raven
it like
itself
milky?
is still normal. Nope.
I don't like
You've seen
it.
something that looks similar to it before. The white of the eye matches the same white that is the mask of the Raven Queen when you interact with her.
Yes. I'm familiar. Is a friend bird.
Friend who?
My friend.
I don't know. What's this friend want?
The same things that we do.
Oh.
Doubtful. I'm gonna take the fish out of my bag, and I'm gonna put them on a stick over the fire. Over, each one on a stick, or two on a stick, or three on a stick, and put it over the fire.
Okay. I assumed your
You
food was
clean the
cooking
fish
things.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I would clean the fish first too.
Is there anything else you guys are talking about over dinner?
Anybody?
What happens if when this is over, we never see each other again?
Let's try to look at the better side of it. We need to figure out if we're dead or alive, in limbo, hanging out in some realm.
Better is odd. When nothing is ever perfect, one thing being better than another never seems quite right.
It would crush my soul to lose you all over again. We've become family.
I can't imagine there being a better without you.
Me neither. I'm gonna go over and give Ace a big hug.
I hug back.
Anything else?
We should let Malachi sleep.
I'm still like shoveling fish in my face, but I will be sleeping shortly.
I will take first watch.
Take
As you,
I'll
second.
take.
okay.
Oh, she got second. I'll take third.
Oh, do you want me to take first watch since I'm still a vulture?
Oh, bird's eye view.
If you prefer, I just want to let
I think
Malachi. I know what it's like to be exhausted.
And I'm like, I try to give a thumbs up, and it's like quivering.
it doesn't really matter. If you want to take first watch, it doesn't really matter.
I'll take first watch as well. If you don't mind me riding your back.
Okay, well,
I'm
first
going
watch it
to dig
is.
a hole for the bag of holding and just bury it again for the night.
You
Better
Mm.
sleep.
can't. The bag of holding's on Penn's person, and Penn's person is currently a vulture.
Oh. God damn it. Alright, well when you're done with your watch and not a vulture anymore, we'll bury. I'll just make the hole for now.
Okay. The rain lets up, and it becomes peaceful. Nothing really happens during the first watch. Ace, you're taking second watch?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys swap out. You take the bag of holding from Penn because he's no longer a vulture and bury it. And you take your second watch with your raven friend. Nothing really happens here either. Dianus, your third watch. You're taking it with Draco, and you guys swap out. Throughout the night, each of you have some dreams. Pen, you dream of being back home with your clan, your tribe, your dragonborn family. You dream of yak and peaceful days. And the peace slowly turns into flames and screams. Dianus, you have dreams of your family before you were ever all murdered. Before any tragedy struck. And then that slowly you relive the memory of bandits murdering them all. You escaping, learning how to survive, finding your Drake companion. Malachi, you remember your childhood, your training, your family being murdered. You're reliving it, being taken in and trained again.
Do I focus more on the training or the murdering of my family?
The good times and the bad times, however your mind would separate those.
Okay.
Ace, you don't have dreams. Instead, you have visions, premonitions, messages.
I'm psychic now.
You see the Raven Queen. You see her peeking through her windows of her castle. Peering through different spheres of existences. You see some planes are burning. Others have walls. Through her eyes you are seeing various realms being invaded by various demonic creatures. It's terrifying and enlightening. You all wake up with a full night's rest. You all can hit the long rest button.
Oh.
Should hopefully also remove your exhaustion automatically, Malachi.
Yep, I see it here. It says recover 1 level of exhaustion during this rest, requires food and drink.
Yes.
Okay, so click that. Okay.
Morning breaks. What do you do?
I'm gonna get dressed first and foremost. I'm gonna give a nice stretch.
Anybody else hungry?
Actually, yeah. You have anything?
Oh, is there any of that food or that you guys caught last night? Did you guys eat it all?
You have some bird meat left.
Some bird meat. I'm gonna eat some bird. Gonna cook some bird up. I'm not sure what kind of bird this is. It's already been plucked.
Looks a little like a duck. Or goose, maybe.
Oh yeah, that does
Tasted
look
like
like a duck
goose.
meat, doesn't it?
It's greasy. Filling. I will have some goose duck with you if you like. Good night. Are you hungry? Basically just saying no. I'm fine.
Alright. Then you guys eat breakfast, get ready, and head along with your day. I need 2 people to roll D100 for me.
I'll do one.
So I'll do the other?
No, Diana's got it.
Okay, cool. I was hoping that was the case.
An 8 and a 94 on opposite sides of the spectrum.
Wow.
No middle ground there.
The beginning of your day starts with clear skies. No clouds. Bright sun. It's beautiful. But as you move, you feel your feet begin to, the second half of the day, your feet begin to slowly start sinking into the ground.
Damn.
As you move, you sink a little more. Keep moving, and you keep sinking.
Are we in quicksand? I'm gonna try and get out of this. Like again, I'm mounted on Midnight, so
Midnight is stuck.
he's like completely stuck.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
You're all stuck.
I'm gonna tell him not to panic because he's starting to lose his cool a little bit. I'm we make slow movements to try and get out?
No, you can all make a strength save.
It's about a never-ending story, this horse.
What the hell does that mean?
Have you seen the never-ending story?
Not many years.
Oh my god, you're gonna be so
24.
sad, buddy.
No. Oh, well, I'm guessing something bad happened.
Sorry, did you say strength check or save?
Save.
Okay.
Malachi, what is Midnight Strength?
Hold on one
What's a
second.
warhorse's
Oh,
strength?
I didn't mean to do that, but Warhorse's strength is +4, yes.
Have proficiency. No, it doesn't. So you rolled a 13, so it's a 17. So after about 10 minutes of struggling, Midnight, with your Malachi, with your direction, Midnight gets out.
Okay.
Dianus, you get out with Draco's help because Draco could start flying. Let me do Devlin as well. Nope. Devlin, Ace, and Pen. After about 10 minutes of struggling, you are sinking deeper.
Can I levitate out of this?
It has sucked you up that it is very difficult to pull yourself out. It is essentially grappling and restraining you.
I'm gonna yell at them and tell them all to relax.
I'm gonna lay down backwards.
You can try to help.
I pull out a rope and toss it to Pen,
You can.
and then I'm
I'm gonna
gonna
do the
look
same.
over it. Well,
Can you grab on
do
the
we need
rope?
all different ropes, or should they like grab together and then we kind of pull?
One
I
at a
mean,
time
you think I
probably
can?
more feasible.
Okay.
You think I can just burrow my way out?
I don't think you want to go further down. Let's concentrate on getting out.
All right. Well, heave ho.
Yep. What do I need to do?
Because the more I move, the more I sink. So
Yeah, don't you move. We're doing the work here. You need me to roll anything?
Let's see. So you're just assisting Pen?
Well, I guess we're doing it one person at a time, so I tossed the rope to whoever was closest. I assumed that was Pen.
Okay. Let's see. Pen, you can make an athletics or acrobatics check now with advantage, but the DC is higher to get out. With Malachi's
dirty
help,
20.
you successfully get out of the quicksand after an additional 10 minutes of struggling. Who is helping Ace and who is helping Devlin?
I didn't know Ace was stuck in there too. I'm gonna look at Ace and be like, "Oh, this is thicker water. You can't move in it."
It's not thicker water, it's sand.
Is it like gloppy or is it wet in any way?
It's like quick
Quicksand.
quicksand and mud had a
It's
baby.
slimy. You should feel at home. And then I toss her the rope.
I will grab it.
I'm gonna toss my
And then-
rope down from Draco and try to pull Devlin out as well.
Acrobatics check.
Strength, athletics or acrobatics with advantage.
$21.
Devlin also got
How
a
does it
21.
have you as an unknown player?
You all get out after an additional 10 minutes of struggling. And are no longer stuck in the quicksand. And are free to continue the rest of this day's journey until you find a suitable place to camp. The marsh is littered with trees and pockets of dry areas. So it's easy to find a place. Go ahead.
I would like to trek the trees along the way to see if there are nests and possibly eggs to collect.
Make an investigation check.
What need have you of eggs?
Food. 21.
That's fair. Eggs are delicious.
And gosh knows, we may stumble across one of your illegitimate children in one of these eggs.
What? You do know that humans don't lay eggs.
She called you a chicken fucker.
Roundabout sense.
I'm just giving her like a complete deadpan look. Only someone who reads books all day would think of fucking chickens.
Over the course of your travels, you do find a handful of eggs, like 3 or 4.
Breakfast. I will put them in my bag carefully.
Mm-hmm. You make camp for tonight's rest. Divide into your watches. I assume you're burying the bag of holding again.
Mm-hmm.
For safety.
It's reasonable.
Who's taking first watch?
I'll take first watch this time.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Roll a perception
I'll
check.
take second.
Roll a
Third.
perception check. Roll a perception check.
Can I have Midnight with me, helping me on perception?
Sure. I'd say each of you have somebody. I'd say you have that Dianus, you have Draco, and Ace, you have Devlin. So you all get advantage.
Which, cool. I'm gonna luck that.
Ace, you can roll again.
That's better.
You don't roll with advantage on the luck, you just roll an additional die. So that'd actually be 9.
9? The
Yeah.
first one was a 7?
Yeah.
That's bull.
Okay. Diana, as you keep an eye out, you see various night creatures, but nothing else of note happens. It's rather peaceful. Ace, you see more ravens with porcelain eyes.
Multiple?
Yes,
How odd.
but still nothing of note otherwise.
Can I luck it one more time?
I'll give you the 19 if you do that.
Okay.
Malachi.
Yeah.
You see a nice, almost full moon.
Oh. Oh, lovely.
Wolves.
Wait, wasn't it full the other night? How long has it been? You thought it was full. Has it always been full?
Has it never not been full?
You don't know.
Moon is giving me bad thoughts.
You all complete your night's rest without a problem. And come to your next day's travel.
And this is farther away than I anticipated.
You hit quicksand and floodplains.
Ah, so we were delayed. Okay, that's fine.
I am assuming breakfast?
Quickly, because we have to get over to these ruins. We still have a race with Ymir.
Ace has the eggs.
Yeah. Not letting my eggs go bad. We need to eat these.
Agreed. But also, race with Ymir.
What are you doing? Making
Just
breakfast?
These eggs.
I'll just
Well,
fry them real quick.
Hmm?
I said I'll just fry them real quick.
Okay.
can I get mine over easy?
You'll get what I make and like it.
What the hell? Give me my egg.
What's over easy?
Oh, you've never had it? It's delicious.
Sex with him.
Whoa.
You will
Well, I don't
never
think I
know
want that.
anything of that.
I'll
And I turn
just-
back to Penn. I'm like, over easy is when they cook it on each side really lightly, but it's still nice and gooey in the middle. It's delicious.
Well, what's the matter what side it's cooked on if it's all mixed together anyways?
You gotta try it.
Oh, okay.
Trust me.
Say so.
I make them flipped over as best I can and just share with everyone.
Make a dexterity check. You break the
Nice.
yolk.
No! Ah! Even flip an egg!
This is why I made no promises.
Are you trying another one to make it over easy?
Sure.
Make another dexterity check.
See if this gets better.
Come on, Bard! Oh,
Lately-
jeez.
You break the yolk.
Ah!
Do you want to try it?
I do actually.
Make a dexterity check.
Nat 20.
For fucking flipping
Watch
an egg.
and learn.
You perfectly
Watch and
flip
learn. Yep.
your over easy egg. It is
I even do-
pristine.
Yeah. I even do like a little bit of Salt Bay move right in there too.
It is
so it's just
pristine.
like
You don't even need the spatula. You flip it with the
Yes.
magic of the pan.
Oh yes. It's beautiful. Like it's almost like everything kind of glazes over. It's so beautiful.
Are you doing the last egg like this?
The entire world sparkles like it's Food Wars. Suddenly everyone's naked for no reason.
Exactly. Exactly. My egg flipping skills just make the clothes fall from everybody. But I actually give this egg to Penn, and I'm like, try this really quickly.
There's a fourth egg. Are you gonna do it with the fourth one too?
I'm gonna give it a shot. But I
Alright.
want Penn to have this perfect
Yep.
over
Go
easy
ahead and
egg.
make another dexterity check.
It's a 12.
Add a
I get a
D4.
D4 though. At 2, so 14.
Not as perfect, but you don't break the yolk.
Okay.
It's a little sloppy.
So edible.
Lopsided.
I look at Ace and I kind of stick my tongue out at her like, ugh. That's how you do it.
Congratulations.
Oh, wait.
You can see the egg. We're all very proud of you.
A dark-feathered
And
bird
she's
flies overhead
smiling.
and poops on your egg, Malachi.
What? No.
An
What? And
You
I
said this
look
is
up.
an egg?
I look. Wait, say that again.
You said this is an egg?
It is an egg. Try it.
Why is it two different colors?
It's good. It's the way. It's perfect. Try it. Just try it.
Oh, I'm all right. How? Why is it like slimy but yet tasty and satisfying?
Exactly. Savor the taste. Different consistencies.
I'm just used to it being the color that's in the middle. I don't know what kind of magic you pulled out there, but I like it.
Magic is called cooking. And you are
Do dragons
welcome.
look different on the inside?
Wait, what?
Do dragon eggs look different on the inside?
Well, no, that's just when they're cooked, they're all the same color. Like you just mix it up and throw it in the pan and cook it. I never seen an egg come out cooked that was two different colors before.
Ah.
I mean, usually this yellow color. Oh, I mean, sometimes we have green eggs and red eggs, but that's more of a delicacy.
I have
Ace, you
heard of
find
a
a mysterious fifth egg in your hand.
mysterious egg.
Who? Who did?
Give it here, Water Witch. I'll cook that one too.
Oh,
I don't know. It's mysterious. I don't know if I should eat it.
It looks exactly
It's
like
an
the
egg.
other ones.
Give it. I put my hand out.
Can I hold it up to my ear to see if it is alive at all?
Make a nature check.
29.
It is not. It is. There is no life in it whatsoever.
Okay. I'll give it to Malachi.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna do my human frying thing.
Make a dexterity check.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna luck that. Ugh. Damn, this egg is not wanting to be cooked.
You got
You get a
scrambled eggs.
D4. Ugh.
That one's for Devlin.
Evelyn, egg?
Thank you.
Enjoy.
I have heard of green eggs. In the city, in the very fancy restaurants, they are sold with ham.
Who would want to eat green eggs?
And ham.
Ham is delicious regardless of whatever it's served with, but green eggs do not sound
Would you
good.
say you would not eat them in a boat?
Wouldn't eat them anywhere.
Really?
Certainly not in a boat.
You could put them in a tote.
Not with a fox? Or in a box?
Wait a minute, you all are doing something, aren't you? And Midnight takes a defensive stance. They're
Your,
up to something.
your cow is going to bite us over some rhyming.
He chuffs and neighs at Ace. And to me,
That's
he's
green
like,
eggs and ham.
I'm not a
Rather
cow.
take-
Pen and Malachi, both of you roll a d10 for me.
D10?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, 1.
You guys are in luck. This whole day is filled with clear skies and safe travels.
Oh, shit.
Waters
Definitely.
have receded a little bit. You have figured out where to step around to avoid any other quicksand spots. After you guys finish up breakfast and your morning conversation, you go off on your travels, and about 3/4 of your way through your travels, you see a ruins ahead.
Ooh.
Titillating.
It's getting late in the day though, so you're not sure if you should hold off and wait until a fresh day and a fresh morning, or if you should charge in there now. It's up to you.
See, Malachi is in, like, race mode, so he would probably want to charge. But, again, it's whatever the group says.
Does it seem like a danger to go in? Maybe we could just make camp near the entrance.
As you approach, do you want to look around the entrance?
Yes.
Make a perception check.
Both of us? Or
Ace, what is your perception at?
plus
Ridiculous.
13?
It's ridiculous.
What? And I will help her.
Make it with advantage, Ace.
$31.
Whew,
Of course.
plus 13. Awesome.
There is a sign outside of one entrance of this temple near the road, on an otherwise flat-ish area. Beware! Slimes have taken over the area, and the larger structure has an odd energy coming from it. Written in Draconic. There's also very old evidence of kobolds once living here.
Can I go over and read the Draconic?
You can. Ace also understands it.
Yes.
What is a kobold again?
Would I know what a kobold is?
Did you say cobalt?
Kobold.
Not kobold.
Yeah. They think they're us, but they're puny.
4-foot tall humanoids with dragon-like features.
I vaguely remember them crying a lot.
Baby
A lot of people think
dragon.
they're cute.
Baby dragonborn.
No. Do not call him a dragonborn. Dragon. It is, they're more lizardish, but have dragonish features, like, I can't think of the,
They have some
Walk 'em
dragon-like scales. Some of them have wings. They have dragon-like tails instead of lizard-like tails. They
Some
have
of them have
dragon
wings,
eyes. They have Some of them have draconic blood that can be traced back to pure dragon ancestry, etc.
Well, this sounds kind of like another type of dragonborn.
They're significantly smaller than dragonborn. They only get to like 4.5 feet tall at most.
Ah, okay. So again, tiny dragonborn.
They also can't breathe fire or breathe any dragon breath.
Also slime.
Tiny,
Don't forget the slimes.
yes. Whatever the hell a slime is.
The sun is getting very low in the sky now.
Shall we make camp one last time before we venture in?
I'm well rested, so if y'all want, I'll keep watch.
I'll never not take an opportunity to sleep, but I'll take a watch as well.
Third, I guess. Be wary of slimes.
Alright. As you guys all turn in for a night's rest, this night's peaceful just like the last. And you wake up in the morning, and we'll pick up from there next time.
Is that another long rest?
That is another long rest. We will pick up from there next time and see what these ruins hold and what the rest of the Misfits adventures that lie on the other side of the river. Thank you all for tuning in, and we hope you stop by next week. Until then, have a good night and stay safe.
Good night.
Thank you guys. We're alive. We're not dead. Or are we?
We're not.
This is the water witch.